السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. النهارده إن شاء الله درسنا على يونت 7. عنوان الرسم بتاعنا Inversion، هيكون Inversion إن شاء الله. أوكي. طبعا الغرض من الانفيرجن هو to give. Inversion can be used to give emphasize. نحن نعمل تأكيد to give emphasize to what we say. طيب هل السنتنس اللي فيها inversion زيها زي الجملة العادية؟ لا طبعا. عشان كده بيقول هنا what do you notice about the verb form. نلاحظ طبعا هنا هيكون ان كل sentences 1 2 3 4 whatever كلهم في عندي tense change. يعني مثلا هنا not only did the students ادي did هنا the students the question كأني بعمل question، لكن في الend هنا ما عنديش question mark، لا انا عندي full stop. دي اول ملاحظه بنلاحظها. طبعا مثلا اللي هنا past simple دي no sooner had I finished، دي مثلا ايه ده ال past perfect. نيجي برضو ل example number 3 اللي هي under no circumstances should you mix these chemicals. برضو should you mix اللي هي you should mix اللي هي اصلها كده. فهنا يبقى الانفيرجن عندي اول ملاحظه بنلاحظها عليه هو التشينج في الفورم بتاعته كانه question but it is not a question. دي اول حاجه. الحاجه الثانيه ان عندي ليه بنستخدمه زي ما هو قال لي كده to give emphasize to what we say. هو نوع من الايه البلاغه اللغويه في الانجليزي، نوع من الفورمال لانجويج، يعني اللغه اللي هي الفصحى الاكاديميك لانجويج يعني. اوكي. طيب تعالوا بقى نروح نشوف اصل الجمل دي بيبقى ازاي عشان نعرف نتعامل معاها. تيجي لي في الريرايت شكل ازاي بتاعه اصل الجمله دي كان ازاي. اوكي. هناخد بعدين نروح على الباوربوينت اللي احنا مجهزينه لحضراتكم. اوكي. اصل الجمل دي بيبقى ازاي. اوكي. زي ما احنا قلنا كده الانفيرجن ايه هو؟ زي ما انا قلت كده to give emphasize okay to what we say. alright. طيب تعالوا نشوف اول اكزامبل ازاي بنشتغل مع الحاجه ديت. اوكي. اوكي. rewrite بيجي لي شكل الجمله على الشكل دوت. The writer did not hold the reins tightly. The writer did not hold the reins tightly. دي هنا example عندي لما اجي اعمل له rewrite بعمله ازاي؟ alright. طبعا السنتنس هنا التنس بتاعها عندي التنس بتاعها ايه؟ الناس معايا؟ التنس بتاعي ايوه did not we use with past simple. That's correct. Okay. طيب let's move to the answer. never طبعا انا كاتب لك never with capitalized letters عشان تاخد بال حضرتك ان احنا we will start by never. يبقى never did the writer hold the reins tightly. This is the first example. Let's move to example 2. Menna has never apologized for offending her friend. Menna has never apologized for offending her friend. Not once. Not once. هنشوف برضو الاكزامبل ده هيتعمل ازاي. alright. Not once has Menna apologized for offending her friend. طب راحت فين never؟ never دي راحت فين؟ نقول بقى لحضراتكم never هنا أصلا negative. not once هنا خدت النيجاتيف meaning من never. Okay? يبقى never has Menna apologized for offending her friend. Let's move to example number 3. They tried to find a good dentist, but they found him at this clinic. But they found him at this clinic. برضو nowhere برضو one of them. Okay? Let's look at the answer. They start with nowhere. This here, they tried. See the tense again. They tried. This is past simple. So here I made it like this. Nowhere did they find a good dentist, but at this clinic. But at this clinic. Okay? Now let's move to example number 4. After she has arrived home, she will write the report. After she has arrived home, she will write the report. Right? Not until. Let's see. Okay? Not until. دي بعيد كده. Not until she has arrived home. Okay? She will write the report. طبعا هنا I started with not until ليس قبل كذا. مش قبل ما تعمل كذا هتعمل كذا. هو ده اللي بتكلم عليه السنتنس meaning بتاعه. يعني not until has she arrived home. اللي أطلع she has arrived home. She will write the report. She will write the report. Okay? ناخد الإكزامبل اللي بعده. Tom never admits cheating in his exams. Tom never admits cheating in his exams. At no time. يعني ولا مرة عمل كده. At no time. Okay? Let's see this. At no time. Alright? At no time. طبعا هنا admits دي present simple زي ما حضراتكم عارفين. الأس هنا حتى shows this. At no time does Tom admit cheating in his exams. Alright? أتمنى تكون الدنيا واضحة إن شاء الله للشباب. Okay? Move to the next example. Mr. George doesn't give attention to his daughter's achievements. Mr. George doesn't give attention to his daughter's achievements. Let's see this example too. Okay? Little attention. الله طب ما احنا ما خدناش للفيرب زي ما بنعملها كل مرة ناخد هنا دي موجودة هنا بتعمل ايه؟ اوكي؟ ليه هنا does ابتديت بيها على طول؟ ليه ابتدينا هنا ب does مباشرة؟ ودي attention ايه اللي جابها؟ لأن أنا بقول little ايه؟ يعني قلت little does اوكي؟ مستر جورج اوكي؟ فممكن ايه little attention does Mr. George okay give أو little attention يعني I can cancel this word. We can cancel this word. فنقول هنا little attention does Mr. George give to his daughter's achievement. Little attention does Mr. George give to his daughter's achievements? Example number 7. Before she visited her grandma, she had bought her a present. Before she visited her grandma, she had bought her a present. طب ناخد بالنا من حتة هنا جميلة وهي ايه بقى؟ دايما احنا بناخد the beginning of the sentence اللي هو الجزئية ديت. في الحالة دي مع hardly ما ينفعش لأن hardly followed by the inversion بالتحويل بتاع ال past perfect. فهشتغل مع مين؟ مع البارت التاني اللي هو she had bought. طب نشوفها ازاي هتيجي. Hardly had she bought her grandma a present than she visited her. Please pay attention to these things. Alright? طيب تعالوا نشوف now let's try. عايز بقى محاولات من حضراتكم and I'll give you space of time to answer. Number 1. Fatima goes to bed late most of the days. Fatima goes to bed late most of the days. Let's see this. Alright, have you tried? Okay, let's see the answer. Rarely does Fatima, again pay attention to this, this is present simple, goes. Rarely does Fatima go to bed, rarely does Fatima go to bed most of the days. Fruit early. Okay. Early, I mean early. Goes to bed early. We can add this here. Here, in this part here. I can say it here early. يعني هنا rarely does Fatima goes to bed early most of the days here. To bed early هنا most of the days. Alright? Let's move to the next one. Number 2. We aren't allowed to use our dad's laptop. We aren't allowed to use our dad's laptop. Let's see how we can answer this one. Alright? Have you tried? Now let's check. Under no circumstances are we allowed to use dad's laptop. طبعا هنا النيجاتيف بتاعي هنا اللي كان موجود هو aren't اللي هي under no circumstances خدت النيجاتيف بتاعي الموجود في الاكزامبل اللي قدامي. Arrived home, she will write the report. Not until she has arrived home, she will write the report. I think we passed by this. Tom has never, at no time, دي أما never do. Okay. Number 6. And we did this too. Number 7. Before she visited her grandma, we did this too. Oh, this is number 12. Yes, number 3. Yes, number 4 Andy. Once I saw Heba's answers, I knew she would get the full mark. Only after. Okay? Only after. Once I saw Heba's answers, I knew she would get the full mark. Okay? Let's see this. Only after did I see Heba's answers, I knew she would get the full mark. Okay? Number 5. She didn't talk to Mark after he insulted her. Not once, yani, not any time. Okay? Not once did she talk to Mark after he insulted her. Alright? Not once. ولا مرة عمل كده بعد ما إيه؟ After he insulted her. Example number 6. You won't get a better price for mobiles than at our shop. Nowhere. Nowhere برضو معناها مفيش ولا حتة هتلاقي فيها الحاجة ديت أو لقيت يعني أوكي حسب التنس برضو مش مرتبطة بالفيوتشر ممكن تبقى past أوكي فهقول بص على الإكزامبل هنا nowhere will you find لأن برضو nowhere خدت النيجاتيف بتاعي برضو nowhere will you get a better price for mobiles than at our shop. Number 7. My uncle bought a new car in 2004, but he couldn't buy يعني before that. Not until. ليس قبل. بمعنى not until. Let's see this. Not until 2004 did my uncle buy a new car. Not until 2004 did my uncle, buy a new car. Okay? But this, number 8. Mike has never shown sympathy to orphans. Mike has never shown sympathy to orphans. Alright? Seldom has Mike shown sympathy to orphans. اوكي طبعا لو جت نيجاتيف برضه هتدي المينينج يعني اقول لو قلت مايك hasn't shown any sympathy to orphans هستخدمها بنفس الايه الانسر دي. Number 9. Menna didn't have much money at the shops, so she didn't buy a new dress. Alright? Menna didn't have much money at the shops, so she didn't buy a new dress. Little money did Menna have at the shops, so she didn't buy a new dress. Number 10, I think the last one. After the Ministry of Health has approved the vaccine, Pfizer started producing it on large scale. Alright? After the Ministry of Health had approved the vaccine, Pfizer started producing it on large scale. Hardly. Hardly had the Ministry of Health approved the vaccine, then Pfizer started producing it on large scale. Hardly had the Ministry, let's see this, hardly had the Ministry of Health approved. ده عندي subject اللي هو the Ministry of Health had the subject approved. Okay, then it started producing it on large scale. Thank you. By this we come to the end of our lesson. Thank you for listening. See you in the next lesson inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.